Go on.
Why is there a wet patch there? I like how before we started.
Good afternoon, morning.
Make sure. Oh no, I can't say, can I?
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night.
What? I don't know what you're referencing.
The podcast being just in audio. They turn it on and you just scream.
Okay.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and
Fucking
gentlemen.
sit up.
Welcome to the Jar Media Podcast. Today you're joined
Why are you
by...
introing it?
Yeah, you're not in the host seat.
Yeah, fuck off. Sit up as well.
I can't. I'm dead.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Jar Media Podcast. I'm your host for this first half, at least, Jamie. To my immediate right, I have the young man. What's your name?
I'm Alex over here. Welcome. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. And a special guest, Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos here.
No, it's all joking aside. It's Jordan.
It's Jordan,
All reliable.
formerly known as James.
That's right.
Ex-KGB, you know?
Okay, and right. So we all sit down in our podcast chairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
What's-
lovely sofa.
What's the routine?
Well, we've introed the show. We've said our names. Now it's just.
It begins with an M.
Is it meme chat?
Nice.
Yeah, we're
I'm
here.
liking
Yeah, we're
that.
here. Yeah, we're here.
All right, let's give a quick shout out to our favourite memes of the month.
Week, you mean?
Favourite memes of the week.
That hasn't
Yep.
been enough meat.
It's just it was alliterating.
So, welcome to meme chat.
Welcome to Meme Chat. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. Welcome to Meme Chat. I'm your host.
Surely it should have a different intro. This podcast within a podcast.
Good afternoon, morning, night, or evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. That's pretty good.
And welcome to Meme Chat. All right, James meme of the week.
Don't know any.
No, it should be Argue Want Bounty.
Argue on bounty.
Oh, you want bounty? That's a good meme.
We're starting insular and then getting excular.
Yeah. Alex, meme of the week.
Argue Want Dosa.
Fuck you. That's what I was gonna say. Okay.
Okay, Jim, meme of the week.
Argue want dosa. That is the meme of the week. That's the
Should we give it
voted.
some context? Which came first, Argue Want Dosa or
Argue want dosa came a long time before argue want bounty.
No, what? Nah.
Yeah, because Alex and I went to the dosa restaurant, which, for the people that don't know what a dosa is, which I imagine is all of them, it's like a pancake with a curry in it. Right?
Pretty much. They're
Okay,
awesome though. I'd recommend.
Yeah, they're delicious.
and really cheap.
And you tend to latch yourself onto things. Dosa was one of them. You're permanently latched onto Argy,
Can you blame me?
and so
yes.
Argy want dosa. And then we were eating some celebrations the other week.
We were playing Spider-Man, actually.
Playing Spider-Man and eating celebrations.
And then you just...
You were talking about how much you don't like bounties. And I said, Argy want bounty.
And it's been stuck in my mind all week.
Boom. And that's how you create a meme.
Argue Want Bounty.
That's our insularly meme of the week. But
Yeah, those are our memes that can't go anywhere. Right.
aside from this room.
So let's
Wow.
broaden our horizons
Yeah?
and take a look at the latest memes that have been flowing through everyone's social mediums.
What's been popping in terms of
Well,
meme culture?
there's the
I can't
inevitable
really say.
TikTok memes.
I haven't seen many of them.
How do we feel about TikTok?
TikTok is embarrassing, and it has some of the cringiest adverts on YouTube I've ever seen.
Yes. Oh,
Not
So
as,
to those
not
who
as bad
don't-
as League of Legends.
oh
but-
nothing
okay,
could beat
yeah.
them, though.
To those who don't know, TikTok's, I guess, a relatively new app, which is kind of like Musical.ly. But what's the difference?
It's the
It-
screen side by side or something.
Yeah, but I don't think you choose who you're with. Like,
So it's randomly.
well, no.
I don't know.
Fuck knows, I've never used it, but
It's like two Musical.lys next to each other.
yeah. And people, but it's not necessarily like just music. I don't know if
Musically, you could also like dub.
Right. Well,
things as well.
they'll do like a sitcom where it's two characters,
Mm-hmm.
two people that have never met, and they're just like, "Argy want dosa, Argy want bounty," and they just mouth along to it. And I think it's one of the most pointless things, because like
It exists for people on YouTube to make cringe compilations for.
basically, yeah. Musically, yeah.
Argue on bounty.
So the meme side of it is
the meme side is people. So one half is the person taking it really seriously, and the other half is someone taking the piss. Right. For example, I saw one where this girl was pretending to have a lollipop pulled off of her,
Mm-hmm.
and she went like that off the screen, and the dude bent over so it looked like it was going into his ass, and then she pulls it out and sucks on it.
I saw one where someone on the right was being cringy and then someone on the left was like pretending to hang themselves and their feet were like dangling. That kind of stuff.
The most common one for normies to do is like drink hand lotion.
Not bleach.
No, like they just get some like Nivea and just drink it. They just
Wait,
put it in
are
their
you
mouth.
serious?
Yeah.
Why?
Fuck knows. Like one person will be singing some lame ass pop song, and the other one just stands there blank faced and then just like puts lotion
Drinks
in their
Nivea.
mouth.
Have a really moisturized tongue.
I think we should go on TikTok and see what we can pull down.
Yeah, we should check it out
We should just film Argy on it.
for sure.
This episode's sponsored by TikTok.
All right, but I think it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
really
shit.
It's one
It
of
was,
those.
there are a couple of funny ones, but it's quite a repetitive one, I'd say.
It's very repetitive and it's got no longevity.
No.
And speaking of longevity, what month is it?
October, yeah.
And what happens in October?
Halloween.
Oktoberfest.
So, what kind of memes are we getting thrown around?
Uh,
Skeletons, calcium.
no, I haven't seen any of them.
Well, you're fucking blind then.
Yeah, James, you can't
Jesus
just say
Christ.
because I haven't seen them. That doesn't mean it's
No,
not happening.
Listen,
No,
listen.
that's not correct because I get them in the group chat because you and Ruben post them.
No, I posted
You
one that I
you
thought
scroll
was kinda
past
funny.
the skull of plus 50 calcium and minus 500 health or like that shit.
I have no idea what you're
That's
talking
what
about.
one Ruben posted and it was awful.
Do you like Halloween?
Me, no.
It's not really a thing.
I'll tell you why I
anymore.
don't like Halloween. I just don't like this time of the year period, okay? Because I don't know about you guys. I do know about Jim. But my body is not built. My skin, everything about me is not built for winter.
No.
I start getting like horrible like red rashes and stuff because my skin's so dry. It's just a bad time for whiteys.
Well, maybe if you drank, more calcium, your skin would be healthier.
So he needs to go out trick or treating and getting all that calcium.
Well, that chocolate.
Just listen though. Skeletons, not funny. We
No.
did all that spooky, scary skeleton shit.
Years
How
ago.
long ago now?
A couple years ago.
Yeah,
I remember JonTron doing it
yeah.
like a decade ago.
Well, there you go. And it's like, this shit ain't funny anymore. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I've never really
Weak
found
meme.
the skeleton thing that funny, but to be his or to be her, for him or for her.
What? I don't
On the other side of Halloween things, though, going away from skeletons, there was a news article that said, are Halloween costumes getting too sexy for kids?
Right. Is this a new thing?
Yeah, like this year,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And so there's a bunch of meme pictures of not sexy things. Just like one of them is some girl wearing a Gru mask and sort of bending over.
Okay.
That sort of tier.
I feel like that's a given though, right? With the sexual Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah.
For
Well,
men
I
and
mean,
women.
Halloween isn't a very big deal here.
It's not.
So-
It's nothing here.
Yeah, it's not a topic I'm interested in. Fuck Halloween.
Just pissed off like 3 people.
If you actually care about Halloween, get a fucking life.
Jim, don't say that. Americans love Halloween.
I mean, to be fair, we're all British and we're not very passionate about anything apart from
Red Dead Redemption 2, which isn't even out yet.
I like summer.
You can't be passionate about summer, can
I'm
you?
not passionate.
If you're that passionate about summer, you wouldn't live in the United Kingdom.
No way!
I live here because we're united.
Not really. We're pretty split on most things.
Yeah,
in the country.
we were almost 50-50 split. Like,
Anyway, what's else on the meme agenda, Jim?
we got 2 more memes on the meme agenda.
Okay, what's been popping?
Right. So this one you reminded me of just earlier, and it's Skyrim-based memes.
Skyrim obviously
Well,
came out in 2011.
What ones?
Yeah.
What ones?
So it will be someone saying something to someone else and just like destroying them. Yeah.
Oh, destruction.
And it will have destruction level 100.
I actually saw one today
And
on
stuff like that.
Facebook. It was
Speech
just
level
it was a
100.
video of a spider on the floor, and someone dropped a brick on it, and it was destruction leveled up. Just the worst. Just shit.
Well, some of them are genuinely funny.
Some of them are good, like that one I showed you, Jim.
Yeah.
The YouTube comment where someone said, what did they say? Something about chromosomes.
Yeah, how many chromosomes do you have? And the other one said more than you.
Yeah.
It said self-destruction.
Yeah.
For example, this one here. You aren't gonna believe who is beautiful. And then the reply is, who is? And it says, read the first 2 words, which are, you aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, destruction level 100.
Okay,
Right.
so pretty freaking funny.
Pretty fucking...
Epic. Just solid. Love
You
that
see,
one.
that's the trouble. They vary in quality. Just because it says destruction doesn't make it funny.
It's not inherently funny, no.
No. The actual original text messages or whatever it's coming from, that has to be funny for the meme to work. So then you
Yeah.
could just say, why is the Skyrim shit even there?
Because reference?
There you go.
Everyone knows Skyrim because it's so prolific.
No fucking kidding. Fuck Skyrim as well, by the way.
Yeah, having recently played Skyrim, it's fucking awful. It's not even
There you go.
acceptable for 2011.
And speaking of good games, we got one last shit meme that I think is dog shit. The
What?
Fallout one.
Which
Excuse me, what the fuck?
It's
Oh, the
basically just a
wolf image.
reaction image, right?
Yeah. But the funny thing about reaction images is seeing different ones
Mm-hmm.
and how perfectly they fit into that one situation.
Right.
But listen, when you see the same reaction image everywhere, over and over again, it's like telling 20 different jokes all with the same punchline. I mean, that's basically what all memes are, but you know how it be.
Yeah. You know, there is only one meme category to me that withholds its comedic punch every time.
Mm.
And that is any twist on Family Guy. I find Family Guy memes,
Family Guy memes are excellent.
they're so funny.
They do nothing to me. I don't even smile.
That's because I don't think you're as passionately like anti-Family Guy as I
Alex,
am.
oh no, you're not correct. Do you not remember my period of like pure disgust at anything Seth MacFarlane ever did? Like I would shit talk Seth MacFarlane every single day. You got sick of it and you were like, James, what's wrong with him? He's done a few good things. And I was like, no, he did Family Guy, so he
What
doesn't
good things
deserve to
has he
live. Do you not remember that?
When would we say that he's done a good thing?
I don't know. I remember it. It's just like-
right after you watched Ted 2 and fucking loved it.
And was watching The Doser or whatever that sci-fi shit
What
was.
the fuck is that show called? The Spellington.
The Orville.
The Orville.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
I
Something to
watched Ted and that's it.
Family Guy memes.
Family Guy memes. They are good.
They're not.
Because we're finally at a point where everyone is just like, Family Guy fucking blows.
Yeah.
Let's just make fun of it.
No, people still love Family Guy.
Yeah, lots of people do love it, but there's also a large amount of people who, you know, like you showed me one that was like, "Hey Peter, look, I'm Sans from Undertale."
Yeah. I'm Sans Lois, like a Rick and Morty thing as well.
Yeah, that was it. That's solid. That's genius.
Yeah. I think Family Guy memes can go above and beyond. There was a bit of oversaturation during the...
But that one works to me because that joke is originally so fucking bad.
That's what's funny about it, but I mean... Some weak memes.
What the fuck is the deal with Family Guy, man?
It's lazy writing. Alright, we've got like 5 minutes that we haven't accounted for.
Yeah, they write an episode.
Stewie to dance with a live action dude.
They have a story, and then it fills 10 minutes. And then they're like, shit, okay, cutaways. That's how we can fill the 15 more minutes. So they'll have Peter sit there going, for 4 minutes.
He does it for so fucking long.
Might be funny if you have blazed out your mind.
And Seth MacFarlane thinks he's such a fucking prodigy. He thinks he's a genius mastermind. When the best thing he's ever done was be a robot for Hellboy 2.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
Why did you say that?
Just made me think of Seth MacFarlane for some reason.
Anyway.
I hate Seth MacFarlane. Let's make it very clear.
Yeah, but we
fucking hate
understand. Okay. Moving on from Family Guy. You showed me something earlier that made me go, woo-wee!
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
That is a mega bag thing.
What was that? Oh shit. Is it what I'm thinking of?
I don't know. I can't read your fucking mind. Why would you ask me that?
I know what it is.
Okay, you go on then.
Are you gonna, what are you talking about?
The guy.
What?
I don't know what James is talking about.
He's not talking about anything. He's just going wee.
No, that video you showed me. The Nuke goes up and he's like,
oh, that. Okay.
Right, so Alex put
Reel it back.
Alex put on a clip from Fallout 76 because media outlets have gone to a trip to a real Fallout vault and got to play Fallout 76, and the game runs like shit and it doesn't look very good, and it comes out like a month after Red Dead 2. And the clip is the nuke going off.
I've never seen
me.
anything. Fucking COD 4.
Yeah.
COD 4 is a better nuke scene.
No, I posted a screenshot of it in the group chat, and everyone was like, "That looks like Ocarina of Time."
Yeah. No, it genuinely does look like an old game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but the thing is, the surroundings look fine.
There's some
like a
of them
game
are
from 5 years ago. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's typical Bethesda shit.
Yeah.
Like, it looks fine though for a Bethesda game.
Yeah, whatever.
But then that nuke, it looks like it's made of Play-Doh. It's so strange.
It's really bad, but it's also the most undramatic thing in the world. The nuke zone is that big. Nothing happens at all.
And there's this like really Roblox kind of Habbo Hotel quality to all these like people standing around in this stupid fucking characters watching this nuke go off.
And then during the explosion, this dude in power armor
developers
just falls in front of the
I'll
screen.
put it on screen because it looked like a bug or something.
Yeah,
but I don't think it-
he just appears above the player and just falls down into the nuke. It's so bizarre. Because I remember watching it with Alex and looking at the nuke and thinking that was bad. And then that shit happens. Just this dude falling.
He was on the
From
cliff
heaven.
beforehand. He obviously jetpacked up and then just
Right.
Yeah, by the way, if you want to find this video, it's from YouTuber Massive G called Fallout 6 Nuke gameplay.
76.
Sorry, Fallout 76 Nuke gameplay multiplayer. And I think he's photoshopped the thumbnail
Yeah, he has.
because the nuke doesn't look like that in,
No, I
in
remember-
game.
Yeah, he's
Top one,
photoshopped
James.
the thumbnail to make it look better than it is.
That is not the. That is like 100 times
It's,
better.
it's
than
a
the
7-minute
actual
long video, but if you scroll to when the nuke goes off, you'll see what we're talking about.
Yes.
This little fucking dibby flying through the sky.
It's so strange.
No, but that game, literally nothing looks good about it. The game that
The best aspects of it are in Fallout 4.
Yep.
And that's just like the progression.
the actual
The
character
progression
building.
seems different.
Not in terms of level ups and stuff, but the most fun thing in Fallout 4 is like customizing your weapons, gradually getting your weapons better, getting your armor better, getting your power armor better. That shit's fun and really cool.
Okay.
And originally, I was quite excited for Fallout 76.
Yeah, I thought I had promise when they first showed it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and the whole nuke idea is a great idea. It
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
super
no.
fun.
It's just execution is key.
Bethesda execution is not their strong suit,
They've never done anything like that properly.
apart from the beginning of Skyrim.
One of the worst game openings.
Yeah, it's shit, but I'm just joking because there's an executioner executing people.
Oh shit! That
Oh,
completely
shit.
whooshed over my head.
But the game, literally in that gameplay, the fucking frame rate and the way the actual
The
game,
frame rate is horrible.
It's like
It's
it's sub,
lagging.
Which I mean doesn't surprise me for a Bethesda game. They've always been bad at that.
it's sub 30.
Yeah, but we're at the point now where it's like, okay, they're bad at that. They're bad at that. Oh, Bethesda are bad at that. What are they good at?
Nothing. They're not good at
no,
anything.
they're good at motivating a player to want to explore a world.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
But that's not a rare thing
it's-
anymore.
Well, it's like one aspect, an important aspect of a broader system that should be in place, but it's not. Because their plots aren't very good.
never
Like,
happened.
if you look at the Fallout 3 plot versus the Fallout New Vegas plot,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
New Vegas is leaps and bounds ahead of 3. And
What I don't get is they had this they made Fallout 3. People were they were fine with it.
They loved it.
And
It
then
was huge.
they outsourced everything from Fallout 3 to basically the original Fallout creators, and everybody fucking loves New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
It is the best Fallout ever made.
Oh, did
So-
you hear the controversy thing about New Vegas?
What?
Where it was 1 point under the meta score
That
that meant they would get like a bonus
Oh yeah,
for,
that
for the
happened.
game. And so they didn't get their bonus
what?
from Bethesda, despite the game selling millions upon millions of copies.
And being better in general.
Hmm.
But it's like they
That's
had
fucked
that
up.
formula.
That's really messed up.
They've experienced that the game they outsourced to fucking Obsidian was incredible. They've got Fallout 4. Same kind of thing as Fallout 3. So instead of giving it to Obsidian to make that incredible game, they make a fucking multiplayer survival game but from 3 fucking years ago.
I think that design could work for Bethesda though, because like we said, they're not good at plot.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really good at...
They're not really good at anything, but they're good at making you want to explore.
Yeah.
And if there's no plot, to
There's
really
there's
grip
nothing
you,
to suck away attention from the actual main
There's
game.
no hook.
well, they've done a terrible job of explaining what this game is, or they've done a terrible job of giving you that Bethesda hook
Mm-hmm.
that makes you want to keep coming back. But I'm just really disappointed.
I already was with Fallout 4, but this is like, I don't give a flying fuck about Fallout anymore. It's
Yeah.
dead. It's gone. Like, how can this game...
It's a franchise that has so much potential.
Yeah, look at Fallout New Vegas. If that was on a good engine with a good
Yeah.
fucking incredible game, Witcher level
If like a-
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation developer got hold of it. or
Yeah.
something.
But no, they just spend all of their time making massive worlds full of low quality shit that they...
Yeah,
And,
the
and they
rumor.
release half-baked games and expect the community to fix it or just put up with it.
Yeah.
No, but I remember I saw some criticism of Skyrim. It's like saying it was so good to play first time, but it's a fucking shit game. People shouldn't accept that Bethesda makes shit and just be like, they're big, so we can just say they're great. They're shit.
Skyrim got away with it because it was bigger than the rest.
Mm-hmm. And at the time, like,
there was
open world games weren't at the point they are now.
No.
They weren't a dime a dozen.
And then Fallout 4 comes out and it's like...
the same. The fucking same.
It's not that... It's like the disparity between Fallout 4 and Skyrim isn't that much different.
I think, in my opinion, Fallout 4 is better than Skyrim overall.
Definitely.
In terms of just playing that game.
But I mean in terms of the core, like... The foundation of the game, big map, kind of loose story, and the way it's structured is very similar.
Exactly, they're identical, but
almost too similar.
The thing is, Skyrim will be loved more because when it came out, that was really unique. But then they released the same thing years later with Fallout 4.
The fuck is wrong with me?
Is the same thing going to happen though when the new Elder Scrolls comes out? Are people going to turn on it?
No.
Well, it depends what they do.
Yeah.
I think
I don't really care anymore.
No,
I don't think they turn on it because, like, Oblivion or Morrowind to Skyrim didn't have massively changes as like New Vegas to Fallout 4. New Vegas to Fallout 4 turned a lot of Fallout people off. I don't think it's the same with Elder Scrolls.
Oblivion to Skyrim was quite a big jump.
Yeah.
Which it needed because Oblivion was complete dog shit.
No, but it's like dog shit, but had a lot there, had a lot more like in-depth kind of.
Yeah, but if you've got loads of dog shit, it's still dog shit.
Yeah.
Those two Oblivion fans that come after you, Jim.
I don't know.
I hate
Oblivion.
I've tried to get into it.
I've tried to get into it as well.
And it's like
I watched you play it and I had a good laugh.
Yeah.
I remember when you modioed it. That was good.
Oh yeah. Into like a weird realm. God.
That game, I've tried to play it. I've completed it. I started to explore the world. It's dog shit. Complete and utter. And that was an Xbox 360 game as well. Like, come on.
It's like a launch title, wasn't it? But you know the rumor mill at the moment is that Microsoft is going to be buying outright.
Yeah, the developers of New Vegas.
Yeah. What are they called?
Obsidian.
Obsidian, yeah.
Oh, that's actually interesting because they've been on the ropes, like bankrupt for quite some time.
Really?
Because they made this World of Tanks clone basically for a Russian developer, and they started to put effort into it and like try to fix it the way Obsidian are known for, like putting effort into it, fixing all the shit. And the Russian company were just like, "Fuck off, you're doing that. We don't want that." So they hired a Russian company, kicked them out.
Well, and Ubisoft fucked them over as well because they made the Stick of Truth, the South Park game, but then Ubisoft bought the rights but didn't carry over Obsidian to make the sequel. They did it in-house, so
and that's
just kind of been screwed over.
When Obsidian were like on their last legs, I was like, why aren't Bethesda buying them? The company that made the most loved Fallout game, and Bethesda just don't give a shit. So
honestly, what I would love Bethesda to do is buy Obsidian, just give them Fallout.
Yeah, that'd be the best way.
They could do it justice.
They would turn the Fallout era creation engine into a good game, because the engine's shit. Fallout 4's shit. They could at least with Obsidian, it would have been an RPG, an actual game you could put time into. But if Microsoft buys them, that's still good news.
Well, it's good news for Microsoft because I mean their exclusives have been pretty lackluster as of recent.
Yeah,
they're not even lackluster because that implies that there have been them.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But it's like, of the Microsoft exclusive studios, like who have you got? You've got 343.
We got the Halo makers and the Gears makers and the Forza makers.
And of those three, two of them are very top quality. The other one is dog shit. Shouldn't even exist at this point. Like Horizon 4's just come out, incredible game, fucking just great. The recent Gears, good Gears game. Just get rid of 343, bring in Obsidian and make an actual incredible RPG. A console selling RPG. That's what Microsoft need. And they should.
They need anything at this point, to be honest.
And Obsidian, their track record is pretty fucking good. Let's just hope.
Hello and welcome to part deuce.
This isn't part 2. This is the JARCAST.
Yeah.
This is the part where the Jar guys, they just sit down. They go over to Reddit.
We drive on over to Reddit.
We drive on over to the Reddit website, and holy fuck, do we answer some questions from the community that you can leave yourself.
Jim, can you hearing this?
If you head
No.
over to the Jar Media Reddit, there's normally a thread at the top. Why are you laughing at my dog?
I'm just expecting him to vomit. Like,
Is his tummy rumbling?
You
He's
heard
making
that earlier. It's really loud.
Poor little guy. He's very ill.
Is he ill?
Because I gave him gravy yesterday.
Oh, he's had
I
the
th-
squirts.
Yeah, he's got diarrhea.
He hasn't seemed out of character though.
No. he's-
No, not when he barks at his own fucking It's a reflection.
He does like to bark at his own reflection quite a lot.
I need to cut my toenails, dog.
No.
Anyway,
Why have I got such ginormously freakish feet?
some
You got skinny
fan
ass
out
feet,
there is
you know what I
very,
mean?
very happy about you two just doing that.
You can't see him though. You can't really see him because Dick's in the way.
Anyway, so our first question is from Crab Kebab, who says, "How's Max?"
Fuck knows.
We don't know.
We don't know and we never will know.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
It's unlikely that we're ever gonna find out what's happened to the
Unless we take James's car down the motorway and steal him back.
They'd hear me coming. It's like a fucking.
Yeah, it's not exactly a stealth rig.
Yummy Anal Rupture says, How would your complete opposite look like or behave like? Answer for each other, not for yourself."
Okay.
What?
Alex. Oh no, Alex.
Complete opposite in terms of like me, but opposite, or
Well,
complete opposite in terms of like I'm a woman now.
no. In terms of like personality and the way you are, I guess.
Okay.
It'd be quite a difficult one. You definitely wouldn't
You'd
drive
be.
a BMW i8 convertible.
Yeah.
Like,
You'd
come on.
only meet.
Yeah. You'd probably be one of those football guys.
You'd be straight.
Alex would be a like hardcore football, like, let's go to the pub and get pissed. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that. You drive.
And you wouldn't be cringy.
Yeah. You'd use Facebook, you know, you'd be that type, you know.
No, that is cringy.
It's the opposite to Alex.
None of us use Facebook.
Okay, James, let's do Jim, opposite of Jim. This is hard.
But Jim, it is quite hard.
Why? What's different?
Fuck me.
They'd be
The only
really
thing...
unfunny.
Thank you.
Marky fucking stinks.
They'd probably fart way less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't fart at all.
They would never fart. They would be infamous for like barely eating.
Mm. I'd be... What is wrong with that boy?
He fucking
He's got a sore
stinks.
tummy.
He's just squirting left, right and centre. Anyway. Keep him coming, boys.
Oh, it's hard. Oh god. It fucking.
What? Does it stink?
Yeah.
Has he been farting? He just did a shit ton of farts down left. I hope he doesn't need to do a shit.
It stinks. It's really bad. Oh, I can't do any for Jim.
Okay.
No. What? Actually, one thing that he would be the type to push you in a river.
Okay.
Or I'd be the type to be pushed into a river. Because you never successfully pushed me into a river.
Oh.
Jim, let's do James then.
Well, he'd be immensely eco-friendly.
I'd be a vegetarian, like super
You'd be
eco-friendly.
A
hippie.
vegetarian. You would have gone to university and studied women's economics.
You're making that sound as if I'm like anti-women or something. I'm fucking misogynistic now.
James, don't dig yourself into a hole you can't get out of. You'd also have a tiny penis.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's it.
Opposite James sucks.
Opposite James sucks.
Opposite Jamie, pretty cool.
No, you'd be like really not funny.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool though.
It's
not being not funny doesn't mean not cool. Because cool people like wearing shades and stuff, just sitting there looking like a cool dude.
Yeah, but I'd rather you be cool and funny.
No, but if opposite me is cool, that means real me isn't.
No, but you no, you're not exactly cool, but you're funny, and that's like
Wow.
that's a more desirable trait, I think.
I don't know. I kind of.
You can be cool. You could easily be cool. You know, just go sit in Alex's car.
No, go and sit in your car and fucking rev that engine, boy.
That doesn't make me cool. That makes me a bit of a knob.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, you'd only ride a bike opposite you.
Bicycle.
Yeah.
An electric bicycle with a motor on.
No, because that's not eco-friendly enough.
Oh yeah, shit. I'd also
A fold-up bike.
because it's less
Cringy.
yeah. I'd also
Opposite James would
He's still doing
be
this.
extremely cringy.
The poo radar's okay. All right.
oh shit.
Pee pee. Poo poo. Come on, bro. Slang him over here.
Squeezy Peas says, where can we find the vid of James flexing in his car on YouTube? Loads of people were asking where to find that video.
I'm in like the literal start of a video is when my friend in front drives away, then I do it, but
No, where can they find it? Put it on
your
your Twitter or something.
It's like a 2-second clip where it's just red flashing, and then just loud noise as I go around a corner. There were police there, I didn't notice, but yeah, I might post it.
You're just such a cool dude. You didn't give a fuck.
I didn't see him. I was just like,
You're a rebel.
Well, are you going to post the video on YouTube? Sorry, I mean...
I can.
Twitter.
I can just link it and be like, this is me, my car.
People,
for
I
2
think
seconds.
people who want to see it will appreciate.
Well, then follow James at
Impossible, incomprehensible
yeah
Twitter handle.
Aptenyo, right?
Aptenyo, armor piercing Tenyo, from Warframe.
Radical Communist 420 says, if you had to fight in any war throughout history, which war would you fight in?
Oh,
the Cold War.
Well, no, because then you'd be enlisted in the proxy wars. So you might have to go Vietnam or the Afghanistan war.
Oh. Yeah, but it's still better than the other ones.
No,
if you say one of the world wars, you're a fucking idiot.
The Great Emu War. That's where you're gonna find me.
In the Boer War, I would go fight all those piggies. Way less intimidating.
Oh, what? So piggies are less intimidating than emus?
Boars are
Yes.
scared.
No, wild
I think
boars are scary.
emus are scary. They're so tall.
They are tall, but I
God
feel
damn,
like
do they make an omelette or two?
I feel like you could just slice their head off because with a bread knife. Just
they won the Great Emu War, Jim. Come
Imagine
on.
if those were enemies in God of War, like 10 of them run at you and
That'd
you just
be
throw
so-
the axe.
I'm not like a psycho or anything, but cutting off like an ostrich's head must feel really good. Just
With what?
like a
Like a
machete,
sword.
like a really sharp machete, and you just go.
You get out your gamer ninja blade and then you go fucking slice a few emus apart.
It's like, you know, when you're like going through the Amazon jungle and you just like fucking emus, fucking ostriches.
Well, it's just like when you're eating a sausage and you cut the sausage.
In one,
It's really satisfying. And emus and
Sausage
ostriches, they have sausage
and
necks.
you get a good fucking leverage.
Sausage necks. Got a good one here from...
We should get a pig and call it Link.
Why?
Because sausages that are linked together.
Yeah.
They're called links.
People would just think it would be a Legend of Zelda reference.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Here for the memes 27 says, are the conversations outside of the cast different to the ones on the cast?
They're much funnier.
The first reply is from Goofbrush, who says, I feel like they're the same, but James gets to say the N-word.
That's definitely not true.
No, Alex always goes on about beans.
At the
That
moment,
fucking
that is
unfunny meme that you've just run into the ground, and I'm using this platform as an opportunity to ask you to stop.
I can't remember what you said earlier that was really funny.
What did I say?
No, I think he said something earlier that was so fucking funny and I just can't remember what it is.
What was it about?
The J-Dog.
I can't remember.
The J-Dog?
I scream laughed at it. I can't remember what it was.
I remember what it was, but I didn't really want to say it.
Say it, and I'll just bleep it out.
Well, I said about the J-Dog, you know.
What is the J-Dog? Oh, right, yeah.
What one?
And I said he's not intelligent enough to be depressed.
Oh, right, yeah. Just insulting people we know in our town.
Then there's the Drake concerts.
Yeah. Ruben went to a Drake concert and James bullies him for it.
Speaking of bullying, we have a question from
Fuck's sake.
Love Savage. No, this is a twist on the famous bullying subject. Has there been any times in your lives as teens or kids where you were in the position of being the bully?
So where do we begin?
Let's start with you, James. You've been done for being a bully.
Okay, I don't know how to begin this. When I was much younger, I got bullied a lot.
That wasn't the question. This is a question about being
the
the bully.
bullied becomes the bully.
What?
Well, I was friends with some bad people, and I was just a bit of a dick, you know. So, you know, the typical bullying days.
So in a way, the bully became the bully.
Yeah. So you just
So nothing changed. You said the bully became the bully.
I was just repeating what James said.
basically
He said the bullied
became
sometimes the bully
I heard him
becomes
say
the bully.
I heard him say the bully became the bully.
Well, you do as a 8-year-old or 10-year-old kid, you just push people over. You just act like a
If
cop.
you're James, you do, yeah.
Yeah.
I
remember the earliest interaction with James I can remember was him threatening to hit me.
I would not have said that to you.
You didn't say it, you raised your hand at me.
As a high five, Jamie.
No.
He's trying to hit me.
And
No.
the first time, the first things I heard about James was, God damn, James is crazy.
I said James is my arch nemesis when we were in year 2. But because of when he raised his hand at me.
No, what
To
I
fucking
remember,
attack
no,
me.
I remember we were in the classroom and it was like
Before.
it was before the break, and it was just like the playtime, I guess, where it's like you get something, you play with it. And I remember going over to you and trying to get it, and you're like, I got sent out because of you just like completely lied to the teacher and got me
Yeah,
sent
no,
out.
I think that was the same time because you probably reasonably asked for something and I was really possessive about things when I was younger. So
You just straight
so
up
then
like-
you were like, I'm going to hit you. But you didn't, and then I told the teacher that you hit me.
and then I got sent out.
Yeah. But in terms of being a bully, no.
Never.
Well, we did have that weird thing where we had a friend who, you know, went a bit weird, and apparently I bullied him for like years. But
Well, apparently we all did, but he had trust issues and shit. So.
But it was just like whenever he saw me in a corridor, he was midget. He kind of push into me, and it's just like, why is he doing this? But then I was pointed out as being a bully to him, and it was just like, I'm not doing anything. I don't.
Yeah,
do anything
if
to you.
anything, because we were accused of bullying him, So people would sort of pick on us. Just being like, why'd you bully him?
Mhm.
But
You know, you didn't do anything.
Yeah, it was really bizarre. Like, we walk into our tutor group and people would be like, why the fuck are you bullying him? It's just like, we haven't done anything. It's just like, they're the retards. You kind of just believe anything. It's just like...
It's that
shit.
typical thing in school, that like fake thing. Like people love flocking to those who are like crying, don't they?
yeah.
People you've never
yeah.
interacted with before, they just flock to you and they're like, oh, what's the matter? Because then they can sort of make it about them and prop themselves up.
Yeah, I never
feel
gave
good.
it.
And be seen as the cool guy for backing up the less popular person.
Yeah, that's sneaky.
That's just like a big sign of being a shit person.
You were obviously a bully, though,
What do you mean?
towards your younger brother.
Yeah.
No, that was like the worst kind of bullying. Like, whose underwear
like
was
we
it?
talked
That was
about
on
this
the
enough on
roof
the
for
cast.
years.
What?
That was like 5 different pairs.
It was Alex threw your underwear onto this fucking roof.
No, but Jim
onto-
was in on that one. That was fine.
No, that's not true. Because I always thought I was going to get in trouble for it, and you'd be like, nah, fuck it, and just launch it out the window.
To me, it's so funny because I knew Mum and Dad would never move them off.
Yeah, and you could, because that ceiling is see-through, where the fridge is, you could go out and just see this outline of the, and they've been in the rain for like 10 years, and they've just been fucking
they're still there?
obliterated. I don't know.
It's because whenever I went there, they were the same pair for literal years. And I was just like, I never asked why they were there. I'm in my mate's house. I'm not even gonna ask because they're obviously just weird anyway. So
I had this thing for just throwing things out of windows. So.
Do you remember what you used to do? Just by yourself. You'd go outside into the garden with like a roll of toilet paper, break a bit off, dunk it in water, and throw it at your own window.
I do remember that. Do you remember that time I convinced you to throw one in the bathroom
At the ceiling?
at the ceiling? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's stuck there. It's like still there now.
no, it wasn't just that though. You also convinced me because I remember I was there one time, and you made me get this like ball of it, and I threw it at your window as well, and your parents got angry at us. The whole thing about you dropping things out windows, I took that on fully because in your room I'd always pick something up and just throw it out the window. Christ,
I've forgotten about that wet toilet paper thing. Such a waste.
You must have seen it in a movie or something and just been obsessed.
No, I probably would have seen it in the like boys' toilets at school or something. Because of course, boys' toilets in secondary school are next level nasty. Like, I don't think I ever did anything more than a wee wee in there.
I never.
I never did.
Even if I really
anything.
needed to do a plop, I would save it because I knew I'm not going in there. I'm not putting myself in a position that vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Not risking it.
It's like prison. It's so fucked.
I remember I went in there once, and it's like my worst enemy walked in, and it's just like, fuck, something's gonna go down. So I straight up just didn't stop peeing, just walked straight
Did you get
down.
pissed off? Did you get
A
pissed
little
off?
bit of pissy patch on my underwear, just like I'm not being in that situation.
Really?
Yeah, they're horrible. It's not just that. It's the ceiling's full of toilet paper. The mirror's all broken. The sinks are like
There's piss and shit everywhere.
Yeah, it's just.
I remember going into one of them and there was just like an empty beer bottle or something on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
They are public
What
toilet levels of
happened?
just filth.
yeah, it's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with teenagers?
Then there's that one time where they refurbished them, and it's just like you can go in there now.
Mm-hmm.
And then a week later, it's just like no, don't go in there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They were all right in sixth form though.
Well, yeah, because that was like a completely different thing.
Because you're not sharing it between like so many years of different teenagers. So on the bullying thing though, I did get in trouble once in primary school for bullying someone. I didn't actually do the bullying. It was just a classic case of me getting trouble because I was standing near people that were bullying. And probably the most nerve-wracking experience of my whole life. So I had to go to the head teacher.
Oh, I had to go to the head teacher's office a lot.
Really?
Bad boy James over here.
Yeah,
James is a
do you not remember
straight up
that
bad
period
boy.
where like every break I was never outside because I had detentions, and I always had red slips, and I was always in detention every break or lunch. Because
Did you behave badly or what?
yeah, I was bad. I was a bad boy, Jim. Proper bad boy.
That is so crazy, though.
I used to push people over, smash people into walls. I was a dick.
Yeah. One
I was-
primary or secondary.
No primary.
Yeah.
But then it was like secondary. I was just like, nah. I was straight.
Because year
After
10 and 11s are a bit scarier than like the ground level of primary school. The most scary they can be is still quite pathetic. but like year 11s can be quite
Yeah, there was quite
scary.
Just watching them fight, it was just like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they doing this? Like now, I probably wouldn't find that intimidating at all. Just be like, it's just a bit petty. You know, in that period, it's a bit more like, oh shit.
That's all you know.
Kermit Not Pepe 1 says, what do you think of youth today? Moped crime is pretty funny.
Oh no, yeah, I talked about that moped crime, didn't I? When I was at that car meet.
What?
The moped guy.
Catch me up on this?
Real car meet, long road. So the guy on a moped thought he'd show off by doing wheelies, and got nicked, handcuffs, everything, as we were all leaving, and it was just like, what
On a moped, God, that's so lame.
We saw one earlier. This guy on a moped, no protective gear, which means he's an absolute idiot. One handing turn a corner like at an angle, just like
Yeah. Thinking he's so fucking cool.
on his little moped. It's like
Can barely go up a 5-degree hill.
youths. It's just like, but all the cringe comes from youths, doesn't it?
I don't really know it. You know?
We only
What
get
is a youth?
we only get brief insights when we interact with our cousins,
Yeah.
who are significantly younger than us, like half or more our age. And I really don't think it's that much different. It's just more projected and out there because of the internet and technology. So all this TikTok cringe and Musically and cringy Minecraft comments and stuff. That's just because, like, if all of the things we did when we were 8 years old was out there on the internet, I'm sure we'd be equally fucking embarrassed by it.
We might be more embarrassing.
Yeah. Because it would be early 2000s
Yeah.
embarrassing, which is even worse. Because the 2000s...
Is it worse than Fortnite dancing?
Yes.
No, funny kid throws toilet paper at window.
That's gold.
Well, this
The thing is, people so quickly forget what it was like being 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking let them do what they want. Let them have their own little culture thing. Because, I mean...
No, we've got to put them on blast and ruin their lives.
Yeah. I don't give a shit if there's a kid doing a Fortnite dance. He'll be in some cringe compilation, and he'll regret it for the rest of his life. That's payment enough.
Probably develop some kind of like mental disorder
Yeah.
from all the torment he got.
Well, no, the deterrent of Fortnite dances is that everyone does them, so that generation can't make fun of each other.
Yeah, true.
Because they're all as cringy as each other.
In fact, if you're not doing them, you're probably made fun of more.
Yeah.
That's why he hit a good.
I feel like the Jar Media like dabbing thing came and went quite quickly in the space of like 1 year.
We have been drip feeding it since.
Ruben was the consistent one for fucking ages. He was way ahead.
No, but he was doing it seriously. He was in on that meme. Well, I've only ever done it completely, like, ironically, just like, everyone hates it, so I'm going to do it. Not because, fuck, I
And it
just
gets
did
to the
something
level
sweet.
where it's like, when you're doing it ironically, you're still doing it.
I know,
Yeah.
but
The thing that motivated me to start doing it is that kid in the elevator doing
I
1,000
like that one,
dabs
yeah,
a minute.
Yeah.
I only started doing it because Alex did it, so now I just have to.
They can
try them.
strategically be quite funny. I'm very glad that every children's movie does it now.
Oh yes.
And they sneak in a dab.
Very lovely.
So it's just like waiting for the dab. And it's like, I can just tick that box off then. Good, that's some good material for a video.
Why is there no dabbing emoji?
It'll be there, Jim. They're probably going to be like animated emojis next, and there'll be a flossing one, a dabbing one, nay one. That's one thing I've never done. I've never done that whip nay thing.
That one's good. It's just a very difficult dance move to perform. Watch me whip. Then watch me with nay.
Edgar Ostja says, do you guys have any unusual phobias/fears? Not too far-fetched, but not something you usually hear from people either. I think Ruben talked about his strong dislike of the ocean, and I, for example, hate ants.
That was when we talked about fears. But I have a very real phobia of stickers.
Yes, we've never talked about this. James's very real fear of stickers.
If I see a sticker, I have a fucking meltdown. It's just like I can't. I have to leave the room. I cannot do it, and that's why some of the things in this room just I can't look at because they just make me fucking lose my marbles.
No stickers in here.
It's like it's the wider range of stickers, like stickers themselves, yeah, but it's like things like stickers put on things. It's just like
I'm really trying to like understand, but I just can't.
Well, the Peter badge on the plant is like something that
it's not a sticker though, that's a badge.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's weird to explain, but it's like when I said that I was on a plane and I was next to two kids and they were talking about the plane crashing while sticking stickers on the chairs, and I was just just like I had to just sit there with like my hood up like this because if I saw a sticker on that chair I would have fucking wanted to jump off the fucking plane. So sitting there like this, just like don't look at the sticker, don't look at the sticker. No, you don't understand how bad this is. I told my parents about it. Do you know what they did? My dad and my sister, they fucking stuck stickers all over my chair in my room, and I just couldn't go in my room for fucking...
Really?
Yeah. They stuck stickers all over my chair. But they mock it all the time.
That's a fear you need to get over, though.
I can't. I cannot.
Every fear is overcomeable.
It's not a fear. It's a fucking genuine phobia. I can't.
Aversion therapy, James. You got to just stick one sticker on you a day.
No. Oh, don't.
Until you're...
What about plasters? Do they count as stickers?
No.
What?
They're different.
What's the difference?
They're
different. No, because they're not like papery.
Jim, in our last minute here, do you have any phobias or things you'd say are weird fears?
Is it okay if I visualize my phobia?
Okay. My phobia is certain types of bacteria, like poo.
That's not a phobia, you bitch.
I do this thing where I track where I think bacteria has touched. So if I think I've touched something with bad bacteria, I'll make sure I don't touch anything until I wash my hands. Well, it looks like we're together on this one, Jim. Watch me. Well, thanks for watching this episode, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.